Turn it up. It's The Record Machine with your host, Jimmy Howell.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome singer-songwriter Tim Pszanka to the program. Hey, Tim, how are you?
Hey, good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Where are you calling from?
Sobieski, Wisconsin.
Wow, sounds nice. What's going on with the band?
Just started the band, actually. I had no intention, really, on recording anything. It just kind of happened that way.
Mm-hmm.
Brought in 3 different studio drummers to do the project, and then I did the bass tracks, all except for one song on there. Now the guitar work, I did it myself, just to keep overhead down.
Mm-hmm.
I always had an idea in my head of a particular sound, and co-writing just wasn't the route to go on this one. I think it was just one of those things. Just decided to, and I give these guys, Kurt and Jay, I give them a lot of credit for coming in, and they stepped up and really has a really fantastic sound to it.
You know these guys from the area?
Well, I met Jay. He actually moved out here from Colorado.
Okay.
A few years ago, and come to find out, I told a bass player joke one day, and he went, "Hey, I'm a bass player." So that's how we hooked up, and we've been friends ever since, started working together. And then Kurt, I knew him from back in the late 80s, early 90s. we used to work together, and we also jammed a few times, not in any bands together, but hooked up with them 20 years later, and now we're jamming together.
So this is a fairly brand new band, and you have a brand new album out called All or Nothing. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, All or Nothing. That I never actually did a complete release. Was never an overwriter. I would write maybe 2 songs a year type scenario, and after I worked with Chris and Jamie on Jamie's self-titled, I did some mixing on that for him. It inspired me to actually write an album. I never actually sat down and wrote an album, so I put myself on a 30-day time frame, and I hit about a 2-week brick wall writer's block. So I took a couple of weeks off, and then it actually took me about a month and a half to put all the material together, and then got all the recording gear and some good mics, and just did it all right here at home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How many tracks are on it?
There's 10 tracks on there.
Awesome. And I noticed you have 2 singles, All or Nothing and Fortune Train.
Fortune Train, yeah. I included Fortune Train on there. That was the only one that isn't new.
Okay.
On the album. That was the one that my dad always liked. That was always his favorite of all the songs I've written. So I felt it necessary to put it on the first release.
Is there a story behind Fortune Train?
Well, I guess there's a story behind every song, right? I don't know. I guess I'll leave that to anybody. They can take their own take on it.
Mm-hmm. The reason why I asked you that, I was wondering if it had something to do with your dad, because you say he loves that song. Maybe there's something about it that he loves so much.
Oh, I think it's the melodies in there.
Mm-hmm.
How the song comes together. It's really harmonic. It has a really good flow to it, and it's just rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't out to reinvent the wheel or anything.
Now, do you guys plan on shooting any videos for those 2 singles?
Yeah, it's all in the works right now, because we got to get some T-shirts made up.
Mm-hmm.
And get some merch going, get some CDs for some shows, if we can ever start playing shows with this pandemic thing going on. Everybody in the entertainment industry has been hit pretty hard.
Right. Is the CD available now, or it's not out yet?
The official finished release is not out yet.
Okay.
That's going to be coming up. I did a limited edition for some of the local people here, that my friends and family that have supported me on it, and as a little fundraiser, so we could have a little extra revenue for shirts and CDs, and get some downloads available on the website. We got a website started now.
Mm-hmm. Now,
then we're going to have it available there.
Are you an old school guy? Do you like vinyl as well?
Oh yeah. Will
there be a release on vinyl?
I would love to. That would be awesome. Nothing sounds better with a good needle and some vinyl. Mm-hmm. You just can't beat the sound of it.
Yeah, I collect albums all the time, and if some of my favorite bands ever put anything out on vinyl, I always try to grab a copy of it. I'll be sure to look out for that to see if you do, because I'd love to get a copy of that.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, I would love to. It didn't fit the pocketbook right now for small amounts. Mm-hmm. It's pretty pricey to get started, you'd have to generate enough popularity to cover your expenses. That's a lot to just hang on to.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine who sent me some information about making vinyls. He hooked up with a company that doesn't require you to order a set amount. You can do a one and done. You know what I mean? You send it in, and they'll ship it right out to whoever wants it whenever they pay for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can get that link to you later on after the show. I can send it to you if you want.
Sure, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of like I guess it's like a drop ship type of thing. You send them the files and the artwork. They'll make the album for you, but they only print out what you sell. They don't require you to order 50 or 100 or 500 copies. You know what I mean? They'll just make them. They'll make them as they get them, the orders.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
I'll definitely send you the link for that if you want.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I love the sound of vinyl.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be as high quality as some of the other companies, but I think just the novelty of having it is pretty cool.
Sure, the nostalgia itself. Yeah.
Yeah. Besides recording your own music, you produce for other people. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, I've worked with a few projects over the years. Jamie was the latest one. And, as far as producing, I wasn't a whole lot of producing on that. They already had the tracks recorded. Somebody else recorded the tracks. Mm-hmm. And then Chris called me up out of the blue and hit me up about mixing this band down that he had just signed. Mm-hmm. So I went and listened to it, and I was like, wow, I like it. Sure, I'll give it a shot. And it was kind of a time frame thing. So, there's always something when you look back on something, I could have did this, I could have did that type scenario.
Right.
Type thing, But yeah, just little projects here and there, playing quite a few different projects locally here, trying to keep myself occupied during this lockdown thing.
Yeah. Besides playing music, what do you like to do in your spare time, like for fun and stuff?
Oh, I'm a fly tyer. I fly fish. I like to ice fish. I like riding a hog around.
You like
putting some miles on.
Drink some shots of JD?
Oh, yeah. Jack Daniels is usually part of pretty much everything that goes on around here.
That's pretty
this
cool,
is
man.
Wisconsin. We do have a reputation for holding our own.
Yeah. I was just reading the some of the stuff on your website, and it mentions doing some shots of JD, which I think is pretty cool. I love JD.
Yeah, me too. It was quite a trip doing it. That project took a year and a half to complete. I don't think I'll ever do that again myself, type scenario.
Just tough.
But what was cool is once it was all done, it was by complete accident almost, because I originally recorded it just for me, because I never had a release and I always felt I deserved one after all them years of chugging along type scenario. So everybody should deserve one day of fun, for their labors. So then after it was done, I started handing it out to a few people, and everybody started loving it. And it dawned on me, it's like, well, geez, I don't have a band to play this stuff. So that's when Jay and Kurt came on board, because now it became a cover song then, type scenario. And they're doing a fantastic job, at filling in everything. It's really nice being able to perform it. We still want to add a couple guys yet. Like I said, it's young, but we'll see where it goes.
What do you mean, like another guitarist, maybe a keyboard player?
There's no keyboard on that aspect, but definitely one guitar player, maybe even two.
That would be
cool. Might go do a Skinner thing and do a 3-guitar, because it is kind of a, Southern rock-ish.
Yeah, definitely.
/ I don't know. It's just rock and roll.
Yeah, it definitely has that Southern rock vibe to it,
and trying to go back to an analog sound. Everything's so digital today.
Right.
And I think that really lacks. I think, there's people out there that probably short themselves because it's too digital.
Yeah, everything's
There's
compressed.
a certain liveliness that happens.
Right.
Yeah, overly compressed and overly, like on this one, sure, there's mistakes in there and stuff, but I didn't use any auto-tune. There's no pitch correction.
Right.
There's no massive amounts of effects. It's just rock and roll. Just
good old rock and roll.
Yep, mic'd up the Marshall, had the drums mic'd up, laid down a bass track, threw some solos in there, and here we go. That's
awesome. What are your plans for 2021?
Well, I'd like to gig as much as possible, that's for sure.
Yeah, what's your dream gig?
I don't know if I have one.
What about Sturgis? Would you like to play there?
I'd like to ride there.
would you like to play there one night?
Sure, I would. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be awesome,
I wouldn't say no,
right?
without a doubt, but I'd definitely take the Harley across. I'd drive that straight through just to say I did it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be cool.
Let somebody else haul the trailer out and I'll ride.
That's awesome.
Can't go to Sturgis and not ride in on your bike.
Do you have a website you'd like to promote?
Sure. We have the Pszanka.com, and that is the pronunciation, Pszanka, Pszanka.com. And like I said, we're just getting going on it. It's young, but we're going to get some merch on there and some downloads available now that everything's done with the project. It's all mastered and finished.
Awesome.
So it can upload all the MP3 files for everybody to download, and because that's where everything goes today. Got the CDs just for the shows.
Right.
Scenario. People still like the nostalgia part. And like you mentioned, vinyl too.
Yeah,
that would be cool to have some of that available.
You might even be able to make, like a 45 single, like put All or Nothing and Fortune Train on 145. That would be a good
that would be kick-ass.
Little novelty item, right? You could put that out, sell it with the CDs at the show and the T-shirts, right?
I could give Dad one. He would probably love that.
You could play it on his phonograph, right?
right.
That's pretty awesome.
That's great. That is awesome.
Any final thoughts before we go?
Hope everybody's staying safe, and let's rock and roll. Let's go. I think everybody's ready to get going. People want to be entertained.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
And guys like me in the scene, I mean, we're entertainers. We're performers. We want to entertain.
Exactly. You want to get out there and you want to spread the word and play some great music for some great fans, right?
Right. Exactly. Hit it right in the head.
Awesome. Well, Tim, I want to thank you for coming on the show today, and I wish you the best of luck with this new album. I can't wait to hear the rest of it, and I hope you guys get out on the road real soon and start entertaining people like you always do, and you stay safe, my brother.
All right. You too, my friend. Take care.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Bye.
end. Just sitting by, getting high, getting cursed for nothing one more time. It just comes naturally. It's not my fault, you're not like me. So just back off and listen and let me turn up, sing loud. I wanna stand out in the crowd, let my hair down and yell out, I'm just being me. Hang on, hold tight, I'll take you for a ride. Just give me something, 'cause it's all or nothing. Yeah, turn up, sing loud. Who's gonna stand out in the crowd? Raise your glass and shout